sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team off to a sharp 6-1 start on this new campaign. Across from him, his counterpart from the Chargers. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Southern California. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better. And
oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst-case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man left side. He's got it. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. On the zone read, this is Milrow. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. Herbert now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
McConkey in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the running back, Omarion Hampton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's now
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down. They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. J.D. Bertrand able to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. We'll go for 2. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Chargers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll be searching for a way to get on that scoreboard for the first time. Now down 8-0 as they'll start this drive 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third and a yard. To throw, it's Herbert. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Throwing again, Herbert. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Herbert to the air again. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Chargers, first down.
Now Herbert again. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
380. Cut.
Here's Herbert. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Herbert to throw. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, There's no mistaking who it is.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Come 19, go.
He'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Jaguars. And here's the Packer wideout. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to be an 87-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Michael Penix. He'll scramble and take it in from 1 yard out. Touchdown. The Falcons close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Tennessee Titans. And this is Joe Milton. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Raiders win it by a count of 24-13. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Gain of 15. First down, Broncos.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards.
First down.
And another first down. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings
From
up
the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's the toss as they look to run. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco leading.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this takes him into the right zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Go. Motion.
Now give on the ground. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
He was brought down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Ready. Bronco leading. 18 Cardinals.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Here's the option, running right, and he'll give it up on the pitch.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Back to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there. Go for 2. They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Over the middle, he's got Harris. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 47 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's taken down at the
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score.
makes the score Broncos 19, Chargers 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 3. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Tuli Pulotu on the stop.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 19-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
The Broncos.
He's going to try to do it himself. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for two. The lead remains right where it is. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man is Davis. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make every...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now Herbert, hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Third and a long way to go. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And all he can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Here we go, sack. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite targets. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. He's going to try to do it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. This one finds McConkey.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Ooh. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
380. Cut. 380. Cut.
To throw is Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That caught by Davis. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey,
Pistol here for Herbert. This one complete to Washington. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Throwing again, Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Count.
Now Herbert again. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Go.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive at the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18.
So you give up a touchdown on defense. The question is, how are you going to respond on the two-point try? Well, respond did they ever. Big difference giving up 8 than there is giving up 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
That penalty is declined.
Set.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Set.
Man in motion here is Washington. On second down, here's Herbert. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter.
And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.